Welcome to Today. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday morning.
And as we come on the air, it is a very somber day in England, one day after Prince Philip's passing. As we said, a gun salute is taking place across the United Kingdom to mark Prince Philip's death. The first shots fired just moments ago. An emotional salute there. 41 rounds will be fired, 1 round every minute at various spots across the UK. The guns being used for the salute were also used at Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth's wedding and the Queen's coronation.
Queen Elizabeth today spending her first full day in more than 70 years without her beloved husband by her side. NBC's Keir Simmons is at Windsor Castle this morning, where the prince passed away on Friday. Keir, good morning.
Peter, Kristen, good morning to you. The front pages of the British newspapers this morning emblazoned with pictures of Prince Philip and with pictures of the Queen and Prince Philip. And just look there at the way that she gazes at him adoringly. The Daily Mail this morning reporting that only Prince Harry will travel here for the funeral. NBC News has not confirmed that, but it might make sense. Meghan, of course, is pregnant. The day of the funeral may be announced today. Surely a day that will be one of the hardest for the Queen. The Queen has never been Queen without Prince Philip. This morning, she woke up a widow, making plans for his funeral at Windsor Castle. With flags across the UK at half-staff, outside Buckingham Palace, the traditional announcement of her beloved husband's passing, and many, many tributes to the Duke of Edinburgh's long service.
Not just as her consort, by her side every day of her reign, but as her husband, her strength and stay of more than 70 years.
Condolences from Australia's Prime Minister, New Zealand's Jacinda Ardern, and Canada's Justin Trudeau, calling him a man of conviction. And on British television overnight, Prince Philip's children paying tribute in pre-recorded interviews.
You ask anybody who had the privilege of listening to him speak or any of the events that he hosted, it was always his humour that came through.
He was born a Greek royal, but exiled with his family. He became, in his own words, a refugee. He saw action on battleships in World War II, a brave and brilliant naval officer. And an outsider whose wedding to Princess Elizabeth and then her coronation as Queen Elizabeth thrust him into an unwelcoming British establishment. A proud man whose primary role became supporting his wife, the Queen, telling Today back in 1969 there were tensions.
I really don't know. I mean, there are a lot of problems and difficulties. Inevitably, it's an awkward situation to be in.
There were strains in public too. He had a famously blunt style. Through the years, he met presidents from Truman to Obama. President Biden saying, Jill and I are keeping the Queen and Prince Philip's children, grandchildren and great-grandchildren in our hearts. But it is the Queen's own words to her husband and consort that best explains the man she will miss so much.
He is someone who doesn't take easily to compliments, but he has quite simply been my strength and stay all these years.
Prince Philip always walked behind Queen Elizabeth. You could say he had her back. Now she must lead alone. Now, it must be said, Peter and Kristen, that he could be rude, even racist. He would have accepted us mentioning that. He loved plain speaking. He hated the culture where people just try to make each other comfortable. He wouldn't have wanted a fuss for his funeral, so it won't be a state funeral here at Windsor Castle. It will be a family funeral. That's also, of course, because the coronavirus still has this country in lockdown, guys.
Keir Simmons in Windsor today, where you can see the crowd behind you is growing. Keir, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.